Dante here. Today's video is about everyone's favorite card game.
Nope. Nope. The fuck is that? There we go.
Yeah, so you'll have to excuse my lack of enthusiasm. So, I'm not gonna talk about the cartoon, that's another video for another time. I'm not even gonna talk about playing the game, that's another video for another time. But first, I'm gonna talk about the cards themselves.
Now, I've collected quite a few of these fucking things in the past year or so. And, yeah, they're not fucking cheap, alright. A pack, like a Just Booster pack that has, I don't know, maybe 9 or so cards, depending on what pack you get, is like fucking $4. Yeah, I should probably be spending my money on something else. And that's not even considering, like, the structure decks and the starter decks. Those are like fucking $10 each. And if you want to get the really old ones, now those go online for about fucking, I don't know, I saw one outlandishly priced at like $70, which is ridiculous. We know we won't be getting that one anytime soon. So that's what we're looking at price-wise. Whether it's worth spending your money on, it really is just a matter of, you know, personal preference. I don't mind, I guess, like every now and then I'll go out and get a booster pack or whatever if I have some extra money. After I've paid my rent, of course. But you know, you may notice when you open like a pack that there are no, like, barely any more, like, just normal monsters. Every monster has a fucking effect now. I guess that's supposed to boost the strategy fucking factor of the game itself, along with a bunch of other bullshit we'll get into right about now. So, yeah, that's what we're pretty much looking at. Now, I don't regret buying any of these things. They're just sort of chilling in a trunk. I mean, I've definitely spent my money on worse shit, which I'm not going to get into that. Or maybe I will some other time. But yeah, that's what we're looking at in terms of money and just the overall like look of the cards is cool. I think that's the main reason I buy these things. So, yeah, there's that.
Now I'm going to talk about the actual card game being a tactical game. Now I use super air quotes because in terms of like tabletop games, this game is about as strategic as a game of fucking Monopoly. This game isn't that strategic at all. In a game of Yu-Gi-Oh, 2 elements are used: luck and who has the bigger stick. In every game I've ever seen, there's about every game plays out the same way. Each person's fucking deck is comprised of 1 or 2 strategies, and each person is just trying to pull out one of those strategies. If it doesn't happen, well, their entire strategy's fucked. Now let's talk about a more tactical game. Warhammer, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go with. Even though I've never actually played this game, I am, you know, aware of the rules. And the reason I haven't played this game is because the game is like, you'll have to invest billions of dollars into an army before you even get to put anything on the tabletop. So let's take a look here. If no one knows what Warhammer is, you're basically just controlling armies of these guys. Like one of those movies where they're like just sitting around a table doing strategies. That's Warhammer in a nutshell. Now, another point I'd like to make here, hold up. To my knowledge, this is the most recent Yu-Gi-Oh! Fucking core handbook. It pretty much tells you what you have to do and everything. Yeah, it's pretty basic sides for your card game. But here's the fucking rule book for Warhammer. Yeah, it's fucking colossal compared to the little pamphlet they give you for this game. Now, most of this is just like lore, like on basic world, but even the section where it tells you how to play the fucking game is 10 times bigger than this thing. Now, this video isn't supposed to be like just destroying the hopes and dreams of anyone who's ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! That's not why I'm doing this video. Actually, I have been collecting these things for fucking long time now. Over a year, I think. Well, about, I don't fucking know. But anyway, yeah, there's that. And I guess now they're implementing new fucking strategies. I've read this thing fucking like 140 times. Not really, that's over exaggerating, but you get my point. They're implementing a lot of new things. I don't know how new they are. I haven't fucking played this game and since I was in fucking 8th grade, and back then Blue Eyes White Dragon was the strongest card you had. And alright, let me just show you some of these new cards. First we have what's called an XYZ card, or an XZ card, however the fuck they pronounce it weirdly. And they, instead of like the level, they have a certain rank. And you have to, what's this card say? Two level 4 spellcaster monsters. So you'll have to like get rid of 2 of those in order to summon this card. And this thing goes in like a special like deck or something, so you just whip it out whenever the fuck you have the necessary means to summon it. And the cards are actually used as what they call XYZ material, in which you get rid of one, and every time you do, you get to use its effect. And the effect varies from card to card, obviously. Now, we have this card, and I'm gonna be fucking completely honest, I still don't know how to fucking summon these things, and I've read how to do it like 3 times. This is called a Synchro Monster. From what I understand, is you need a certain card and a tuner monster, and I don't know, it's fucking weird. I have a few tuners, I don't know what the fuck, I don't fucking know, like I said. Moving on. And then, now we have, oh yeah, we have also numbered monsters, but I don't think the numbers really fucking mean anything. And like in the show they made a big deal about it, but like I said, that's just bullshit they made up for the show probably. They said a number can't attack another number, get out of here bug. A number can't attack another number, but the cards or the handbook say nothing about that. So yeah, it's probably just bullshit they made up to make the show look more interesting. Failed attempt, by the way. Then we have, I don't know if these things are relevant or if anyone even uses these things. These things are called pendulum monsters. From what I understand, you can use it as either a magic card or a monster card, I think. And it has a different effect varying on where you fucking play it. And I don't know what the fuck these three fucking things mean. So yeah, it's more confusing shit. Like I said, I haven't played the game, so I don't know if it adds new dimension to the strategy of the game, or if it's just more bullshit trying to add new strategies to the game. I honestly don't fucking know. So, now let's talk about everyone's favorite card, and by everyone I mean, you know, quite a few people. Yeah, we all recognize this card. It's Dark Magician Girl. Now, as a card itself, I think it's only meant for fucking fan service. This card is completely useless otherwise. This card gains 300 attack points for every Dark Magician or Dark Chaos or Black Chaos in either player's graveyard. Now, let me just tell you how fucking stupid that is. First off, you can only have 3 of any card in your deck, or, you know, copy. So, that's still not enough to fucking boost this card. So, and, like, if you want to use it from someone else's graveyard, that's still a fucking rough chance that they have any of those fucking Dark Magician cards in their fucking deck at any given time. Or in their graveyard at any given time. That's stupid! Like I said, I think this card sort of just came out of nowhere in the fucking show, too. Like, out of nowhere, Yugi was fighting this fucking... I'm just gonna talk about the show for a second. Yugi was fighting this guy that also used Dark Magicians, and I guess that's why fucking Dark Magician Girl was relevant at the time. And he literally just pulls this fucking thing out of his ass. Like, I think that whole Heart of the Cards bullshit is just cheating. Like, fuck, holy fuck. Like, I forget how the episode goes. But from what I understand, Yugi's getting his ass beat, and they each have like 50 Dark Magicians in their fucking graveyard, I guess. I don't fucking know. And then he sort of, Dark Magician Girl, and everyone's like, holy fuck, what the hell is that? And then she gets, you know, 300 fucking points for everyone that's in their graveyards. And then, yeah, she becomes super powerful, and she wins the fucking game. And then she's obsolete after that. I think with the use of the new cards, she'd be obsolete anyway. There's another card, and then they introduced Dark Magician, or Toon Dark Magician Girl, which is actually a promotional rare from the Jump magazine. I was just so fortunate enough to get that issue at that point in time. Yeah, but that's enough bitching and moaning about Dark Magician Girl. Here's another card. It's called the fucking Five-Headed Dragon, and you can see why. But this card is interesting because this card kind of reminds me of fucking Tiamat from fucking Dungeons and Dragons. And you guys don't know who Tiamat is? He's a dragon god from Dungeons and Dragons, but unfortunately, we're not here to talk about the mythos of Dungeons and Dragons. Another interesting thing to note that his body kind of looks like fucking King Ghidorah, if fucking King Ghidorah had arms. So yeah, that's enough of me bitching about these cards. Oh yes, there's I spent so much time talking about how the card looks. I didn't fucking complain about how cheesy this shit is. Now, that number is fucking absurd. And that's its base attack and defense. And that's not even the worst part. The worst part is, it's like it can't be destroyed in battle by dark, earth, water, fire, or wind. Now, I don't know if you know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh, but I think that only leaves the light element left. And, yeah, there aren't too many light elements that strong, so unless you can destroy this thing with, like, a trap, magic, or a fucking effect card, this thing is a fucking tank. It's at least gonna keep your opponent on his fucking toes while he figures out how the fuck I'm gonna get rid of this shit. Oops, I just dropped it. It's a good thing it was in a fucking case. Alright, now, there's also... What the fuck is this? Can't see it because of the fucking case. No, don't answer. I know what the fuck this is. This is the Gaga girl from the new fucking series. Why? What purpose does this card serve? I'm gonna just go on the record. Now's a good time to say that I actually did watch some of the new cartoons. Every time this card is shown as being XYZ sacrificed, I guess that's its only fucking use. But whatever, I'm done complaining. Oh, no I'm not. I fucking completely forgot about these goddamn things. Alright, now these are Ghost Strick, or I don't know how the fuck to pronounce them, but they're like a part of a certain deck. Now, as you can see, they're sort of just Halloween cutesy fucking monsters. Like you have your fucking your werewolf, your witch, your fucking Japanese transforming wolf thing, Neku fuck, I don't know how to fuck pronounce that shit. You have a doll, Dullahan, which is just a headless horseman, Succubus, some magic and trap cards for those specific cards, your basic ghost, your Yuki-Oni, which if you don't know what that is, it's just a ghost in Japan. I guess it has something to do with ice. You have your Misfit Angel, and then you have your zombie or ghouls and mummies. Like I said, this is just an entire deck full of just fucking, just creepy ghoulies from fucking Halloween, like some basic monster squad. Oh yeah, you have your skeleton, yeah, all your other bullshit. Now, this is the part that really gets me about these things. These things can't be fucking normal summoned unless you have, or unless you control a Ghost Trick monster. But they all fucking say that. So how the fuck would you ever get these things on the field? If you can't get one out, you can't get any of them out. Now maybe there's some strategy behind it, I'm not quite sure, but it's just more bitching from me, I guess. The whole reason I made this thing is to open a booster pack. I know, I've been buying these things for quite a while now. I probably should spend my money doing something else, but whatever. So, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to end this video. Alright, here we go. Here's your fucking Yu-Gi-Oh pack. Alright, let's see what we got here. Fucking trap card, I don't know what it does. I think I already have this card. Yep, I already have that card. I already have that card, so that's junk. I already have that card. Well, here's something new. It's sort of a football card. Oh, look. Nice. I believe that's a rather rare pull. I don't know how the rares and shit work, but from what I understand, if they're shiny and like holographic, they're rare, I guess. Like I said, I don't fucking know what the fuck I'm dealing with here. So that's pretty nice. I'll have to get a case for that one. And I already have that one. And oh, it's nice. No Tri-Blaze Accelerator, so that destroys my belief of there being one in every pack. So that's that. This card, I'm gonna have to look up what the fuck this thing is. If anybody sees this and knows the significance of Infernoid, whatever the fuck that says, I don't know, I can't really read it well. Yeah, please, I'll fucking just put a picture at the end of it. If anybody knows what the fuck this card is, I'm just gonna look it up. Yeah, just go ahead and just tell me what you think. Well, that pretty much, well, folks, that wraps it up for this, episode. So, I found out after doing some research off camera that this card is actually rare. I was hoping it was a secret rare, but I guess not. Now, most of you probably are wondering that I've really done nothing but bitch and moan about how not good Yu-Gi-Oh is. So why the fuck did I spend so much time collecting these cards? Well, I actually do like the way the art is on some of these cards, so it's more art collecting than anything. And I haven't really played the game with anyone else, so I can't really say that, you know, this game sucks and I'm not gonna play it anymore. Although I did play it in the 8th grade, but the game has changed, I realized, since my heyday of, you know, playing this game. I wasn't that good, by the way. I sucked ass at this fucking game. So anyway, that's the end of this episode. I hope you guys liked it. If not, I don't know what to tell you.